ye wuremu anesa nesa bosumi ne dikan ye tosumi ne tosumi ensa yakwa edum yenumu na yesie no na afimpinu ane aduonu baako ye hyase ye de begu no twedi ampo wodi ye ho afofi wode ye ko akwakotwa eti anwumire yi aseda no ye bonade ma chenchirenche ane ye de ma twedi ampo se wadom na waka ye ho na oda sukita ye mu na esese ye adwuma so ewo mu efisa se ye twa afi no akwa awie ye na se wuni pakro adwuma afi na sese wo ye botaya abudi si wani so edu sabre na obi ebu nkonta obi ebu nkompohwe na chika se ye si bosumi ye dika mu no me de botaya bi si mani so se wo ye adwuma ye ni ya wo kwa adwuma se wo ye amanyoni ya wo ye amanyo se mo ade bi a wo ye no gidi se botaya odi bi si wani so enu nti na afimpinu ani aduonu mienu 2022 ya ye besi mu no afini yensi mu eso botaye wo se yedi si yani so se oman tiaseman Ghana baby ye wo se yedi yani hwe no wo hu se na ano so afo hwe omayi sikasem so wo ko mra hye badwam no ode akwakoto dwa oman ni sika ye hia na afimpi no ane aduonu mienu wo se yedi bo omayi ho bra no e wo se yedi tudwa se ne nipa wo hyehye wabrabo se ne nipa ye besi afifufuro no mu a wo hwe bwachi aka se afifufuro no hi na me kono de hi na mantumi age sam kontabuo no eno na ye da di wa mamu a yebuo ye nunti safi no kwa wie ya wasabotaya ye de si ye ni so afi no ahyase no yetumi hu se aban kura wote so no botaye no yetumi aduru ho enkonta no wasawobu because Ghana foto abade kokromotika se ye pesa so asi anaso bentia manyokuo ena tena so ma oman ne koso no na chese ye de asodi ato so se amanyokuo ye de asodi ato so se mpanimfo a Ghana fo se munni oman nani enti nkontabuo no enkontabuo na ye ebu ne nhyehyeye no abuhye bi ene budget no ya se abue mu nkontafi etwa mu no sai na niema si koye afefoforo na ye besi mu no sai na niema besi akọ ne agina so akase emrahye badwafo wo ha ene chese eduaso nu mu osachire nu a wo ho no mo no 275 MPs no wonyina Ghana fo anam na bontie nkontabuo no aba no seto ashumu a yensan fa sika foforo emma na yemfa mo man ne ho bra foforo aye besi because yentumi ntiro man no mu nka se ye ni sika ye de bo mayi ho bra eti abushia sa wote budget ye kokenkan e wo sentiri na ade toto wa bra boso ho a no amu se bibi koso e wo se bibi koso e wo se yenya resource enunti na watwe etwa mu mekan ye na mesa ka bieu se yesoma ban se Ghana for the tumi sha ban se Ghana for ayi mrahye badwafo na wogina mu kasa ya approve budget ye de ma ban ne se yemfa moa ma mpuntuo nkoso a na chese expectations sudi akire se ye hwe ni mu se aban tumi no a ye de ama wo no adwuma ne sika no a ye de atachire fa koye adwuma no resource emfaso ban bo sha mo hye ye de na matumi aye enunti se enei Ghana for bobna se du se ye bekenka budget se du se ye kase ye bibi na Ghana for hyase ene etuo na eba ene etuo no doso na etuo no doso a abushia me se nka omaji mu no se nka yenya resource free tuo a ye twa dada wo omaji mu a nka Ghana for besu na nka enye bebre sa se nka yetumi bu nkonta kase etuo we ya ye je ye etuo free kwa me nkonoma breso ye je wo omaji mu etuo free amamu etoso na yi ye jeje ye wo omaji mu ya kwan Ghana akwan nyina na agugu so no Ghana sese ya befo niema sesa enti akwan ni yenwu so kura no yenya akwan ye bo honta ya ma akwan hia so tie wo mayi mo yetumi asisi suku adanya sukufuo kopu yetumi asisi ya asabia wo mayi mo ya obi nkwa ya asabia so maye mete se wakwa ya asabia esanse mpani honti wodafo woba kwa wonya baabi nda kasani ma wenyina abuhie senka omana yetimu no senka yetumi asoso bia no a megidi senka to no a yetua no ka Ghana fo bekam na mu nka nye bebre sa enti enei sempanimfo se introduction of ya tax foforo ye deba yase 1.75 no ye beka ne aka so momo tax ye chese toda bi wa no ye twanitia last year see nya bola tas and they foforo ya mpanimfo se wode aba no wachire eto no yagia ye de bibeboa efa ebambom ye de bibeboa apomdim ye de bibeboa ye keka ni se ya na afa ni aka ye resource no na Ghana for hwe enye ne ye de ya no beka visa wo Ghana ni wo mayi wa wache se minority for no bonche ena sa abanya mebu nkontafa na kwantuo mu a enya de se ebe approve budget no hwe ye be wa ebe ye bode enye menkan ebe ye bode enye menkan efisa santrani we yate bebre nti eya ne enka Ghana for hwe ne se chese ni obe stage workout be for ni obe kasa ya nyintum beka nenso no ye betumi ahwe se sika no ayagie no bohye no sika no ye de ya de ebeboa Ghana fo ana abusia na yesi adwa 2022 budget ni ye wie ye hyase na awotwe atwa ene omo kan wie ya na ye show mu ne ye hyase ye wie ye because minority no hu se empanifo kan wie ya ni gina ene ye hu se wokọ edom kuma e wo na hye badwam a panina wono ene wogina bwanam efa committee ye hwesika samso wono ene wogina mu ede mabon ene emrahye badwam so no ye bo omo ewura honom no wutim se wo mokọ ye yan boys wamukọ ye na enyini mamu papa eso adwuma woye no nipa e wo constituency wo no mo hwebo wasebo de monkọ na munhia ne ehwe ne mbaye nipa no akọ first term second term third term fourth term na chese wo nse constituency wo no mo no awrehemu base nipa we wo betumi ya adwuma no abusia kane soafo abedi akie ya na wo hwe o mayi sikasem so and ya woko emrahye badwam na medical ade atudwa ne se ranking member emma finance committee na kanene na nke bondi na ni munyamfo atoforce alongside se wodi mrahye badwani no se mekosuku aka ho eti na wuti ne din na Dr. Atoforce emrahye badwani mo manfo ye owo adwuma ko enya nasiem dasa ne constituency no we enya ntafo e triplet obom ntafo miensa constituency no na so otimi se bi adwuma wo ho abusia enne ye ne Dr. Atoforce ne na esi adwa ewo bani ni suzumadi so na anu asem no okenkan ne mrahye badwam friends entrefo na ni abere ne ho rebrofo no dasa waka wie ewo sebo kiremu reasons ben na minority for say wo begina so nanu nti 2022 budget no enya de se wo beji atum because ni oka ye ne de ni ye oka ye no misem kasa mtiase anamboa me kasa metiase anamboa se ye be osi de mampanina kwantuo ye a watuo ho nkontabuo so mo nsa anka enya de se 2022 budget no cheso ombe approve enti anwumrei abusia so pesa wuti enchiremu ye mu a Dr. Atoforce ne wo fiase ya ye ni si adwa e wo bani ni sujumadi so sa wo share live wo Facebook a abusia enhira nka ho gidi sa waba Adom 106.3 FM live on Facebook wonko ho so akoho Adom 106.3 FM on Facebook like na share YouTube so be Adom 106.3 FM ho so subscribe a da bia bia obete enka ho no mo yemfa sedam manyuma abobo ye chidom Franco Trading Enterprise ebre no anya so Black Friday bre no ena so no Black Friday bre no na so me se kane na nka brochiro ene wo mo keka ni se ya na o makoyi niam bi na o mo de aba se Franco Trading Enterprise say Ghana ye di Black Friday ni bia ye efisi so ye di dwa ye ne wa ye adwuma fimu ni nyina eti promotion we Black Friday ni ye ka sa bre no ena udu ho no ma me se air conditioner ne bo no be ye sa cheke ne bo no be se bofro e se ye tete so etu kwa bo no anka wasa wo to ne kane wo ko to na dufodi TV na so be to ye Franco TV a Black Friday nudu ho ya tete so computers ya tete so mobile phones ya tete so and the accessories be a wuhia no kona ko dwiri niam na fa ko fie wo de opa ko sisa gu ho na so waton edwadie mu price ebi no marketing for no be ma price e do Black Friday na ko twen bi gu ho etwam na so de bo ni bi ato so na wo to alomo bitters nyina e wo Ghana mukenkon na chese we na so we ni numru uno we ni wodi animu wahada ye nhwehwemu wo ye Center for Plants into Medicine. When more Equiapim Mampon has say no, Equiapim Mampon for say would what dear call no see a young Shumuya Diatu, nature say again what yapa, Alumbo bitters, Abusia, Wabapim for Wunni 18 years I won't come home. Me say Teteno and Yanin and Habama near the shed to near the Chesapohoka classroom and none and nega da gin. It's ya be such it. Nakasa Preco Company Limited in penning for say, bring ya in no. One drink sabotoni na say ya a weak purified drinking water. Say ya any anonia Puma Cola Ninia Canina. Walk on out to me a fat. Mako pim 100 packs na 1,000 there be for 1,000 yen for 100 income for 2,000 near the 100 account free abushia so wo kumase a ene kumase tanoso distribution center no ho no wabie enkran ha se so wabiem chachiman wabiem o wabie ena tamale so edidam se ya ena DBS roofing sheet DBS roofing sheet in chance papa ye di kuru da so no en chance papa ye de boda so no abusuo wo alozin trusses no wo ho enne dade na adika di guda no so wia na de chance no aguso na na free installation na ye de emma won se niema me kamfo de emma nyina no mpanifo na hu se afi ne kwa wie ye wo so cha de eti DBS say wo ton chance ne yakobɔ so ama wa ye nye wo hwe wo do de ansa wa kɔton chance ye de kogu ha carpenter ni sika no watwia DBS in chance so kala wo pena wo die wo hwehwe wachi akwan Spintex Road on papa ye restaurant na di animhwe abusua ne wonhwemom na ommoa wo na Guinness Ghana Limited free tete Guinness asem na America no so wo de one Guinness ya enya nasem omu chance yo mu do mani bi ya o Guinness for wo mu no mu twa advert sa brofo no kura be hu am se mani abi Guinness Ghana Limited omu no de get the power yeah my na so ho wantia tabre na so a ye de hu abusia Guinness wo ho no ba bi e ton sa bi adu ho abetumi anya bi ato medin e de akua boachewa yi adom abusia fra mi ABY mejo so me producer say a list of kwadwo fojo abedna gwasantie siedu kwamkulenu etechi Frank Milovan Aisha Akua Ibrahim and Jamestown Jeko edi atum live on Facebook and YouTube nyina Bruno Enyason abusia Dr. Atnase yenko ene Facebook na wo hwe ya ubehu Dr. African Wear no we ebeye wudin wo hwese ne esitie no a kama ene watwa tumu ene anwumre wo se budget no megebre ye nyina ye bekom Dr. Mwafi Shiapa oni amejodo boko de potwamo ye ohun ne nya mitumi ye kane no ananka din ne ye ba ne ye bebo ne sei ato this I doctor ato of course dama atofo na mufiri mfimfini mantem no doctor no ameka ho enye ye ohun oka ho no so eza aka ho pa wa ya de so because sabra wura ma hye bedwam ho no mo na the young ato forcing na nkakran say what you saying
this is my 13th year my 4th term na mo me
wakobi papa
I'm so young into age woman you mutuma kubi aka ho nti mo kodo na ma yeduma
for no o san ye young
but ye eduma obi ada na profession nti eduma am young
say abaye profession
yabahwe se eduma ko fu opeda mo kubi oka ho mo kodo na ma yeduma osafata mutuma kubi aka
constituency wa answer na o beba no na edanda na say NDC amanyoko na na mukitamu.
In fact, my predecessor, the late Honorable Isaac Edumadze, occurred 3 times.
Yeah.
So, in turn of Fihon.
Former Central Regional Minister.
Correct.
And I will be so mu. And I saw what to me a kitemwa.
I mean, Adoma, at least me bien kahumpa.
We are being kahumwa.
Not to them good on Kaka.
Na say, I'm sure ye benya elembele Mugabe.
Oh, no.
They say, Baben dear no dear say atumu anisa is there a car on abuchi mensa
no Collins
Dauda so wo ho na e wo so wo boba
and honorable Kennedy Japan in our Ken for instance this is his I think 6th term in parliament.
Wow.
So it'll be 24 years. Katie Hammond
so wo ho
he's been there for so many years
because senior wo kan one say a drew baby a nipa ya wo bobo so nyina within omo ankasa party no kura na ya na nya goro emma won
of course
nipa ni bi hu se wache nipa ni bi ba wo de no minim prime minister na dru ho no mo a o mfa na easy ana se ekoyi
ni na agire nyin crofro do so far
ba wo gidi sade enti na ase nipa na ho no wa rehemu wo mu
oye kwana fado ye wadwuma isi ede ibu na odo sonko de be ye dwuma na de no kwadi enyi won crofo enyi ho ne de no kwara enyi won de no kwara do tibiara no wo beto wase na what was so obama atuado so yim de e be kan wasama mo hon yim de do ye dzenen aban bete na aban so be na fem te oda abo hon mo ma na wako enyim on tina ejanka kanka krayegudo
anti mafia bi anim ye beto aba na se constituency wona amanfo suro na atofo sen hadwen wo ho but hu ne se e ye onukredi efise na no na watwetwa mu na Dr. Kwabena Donkote baby a otie ene o ka se me wo ba me constituency ho no mo a me you eye me you wo ba manim na me ntumi nya na maka tro se we me ntumi nye
exactly
me sa na me ye madwuma ene nipa so wo ho no nimme ene omu gina so etu wudi ene ye se because etoda ni nipa na wo constituency won di yi mo nkrofo no bebre ni se oka se obeye we wa anye oka se ba momo de ne se me ntumi nya na maka se me ntumi nye
obi wo ho a da oyenye de aban na ma na adwuma no nkrofo obi se na adwuma onye bibi nti ontumi nye adwuma no kra na wakwaja ato no dodoreye but no kwalze oya krope de butuma ye wa hoode no butuma ye sisi amaka se ntema party opposition aban yo ti do onyema abana mo wa ahoode da mutuma ye na da mentumi nye se mo ma ban no to do a menyim de do ti bia no menyim da mutum da akwa komo nto de mutum chechirem nkrofo se chechirem mo what was a do ti bia no but the obehwe wo bebisa when the time wa ban wo do ntumi ye ya na de ntuma nye no bia im the time ma ban wo do so da mutumi ye boa hon
constituency
of course it's what ni na ba yem fan to I may be in opposition but I try as much as possible the me constituents one needs don't hear when kesen metuma bombo ze metuma bom wako enyim on ye gudu ye hwadwuma
me kai wo first time no ba mra hye badwam mane that time sentwefo aye wo honom na agya ye kyesoro ne ehwemo a ebi adru say ye pe interview say ya sabre no na say din untai nkasampo bi wo honom a uche sia no ese o we dem nkwa bi wo honom ano akasa afa ba sese na say wabogya bi ase waye hye ase press conference ya ya udebi sese kura ni ebi kan so atofo se na dwen se onya finance minister wo bedi ti wo ya na nipa hunu se won no ni wohu ana say ye say what pass it through the mail wo hunu e koso eti ye say wo kasa wunim ne wo kanti na say wo ba bonten senatie
kwa no kwa ni de menimu papa eni maso ye amen back in 2009 I remember first time I interviewed him was in TV Africa.
Yes,
TV Africa back in 2009 and I Juma all this time. I'm still who I am. Men's a sign from
I didn't know who free tete.
The man
back kikau no.
The man I'm say that.
Sir,
you see, first and sebe and I'm a backbencher.
No correct.
And me a ranking member. Say ranking member, you are leading the opposition on the views on issues. Inti min to me nyada man kasa. Sama kasa bi wo hanya man kasa ma adwene mpokeke. Or your opposition ni nara one position. You them articulate magana for what I said. Minority now yeah another dom kumano da ye patchrenyi. Inti say if you are leading another say leader. Onye de wankasa ti wo fi another ye backbencher in kita post bia there are two different things on the peda was some masitrim that was a sign there in kana in asudi kasebi ndamodo de me leader no in the me ranking member they say ranking member you have to lead appropriately adza osafata or de to me imma nyimpa sebe wontum nkasa e kasa ma hon no what was him they said to the press conference I have to do it because somebody must do it abana sabana obokune nyima ojina da sebe opposition or return so was obi olutwasa no nyim de chiracha nti sa awa gina chi na your opposition na dandan abanen na sa wo so beka wana atuma na oche dem pe omani ye enye poster me page nti the sense me ye dem adeni de I have to do what is required for me as the ranking member of the Finance Committee of Ghana's Parliament. On time, you the
enti ye betumi aka se na no after the presentation of 2022 budget no press conference na yehu ye na una gina ho cameras wo wanim no eye minority no o kasa as the mouthpiece for minority no on sikasem.
Exactly. And I can assure you, time and finance minister already read his statement. Not only read his statement, we're doing our press conference at the same time. Yes, then we are writing. We are writing our statement.
Because na me nwanwa say o kan wie ya na musumu gina ni wonam say na dey
na computers many me nyama nkotem colleague bin so criticism. So whilst he was raising the issues, we are putting those issues together. By the time no we were also ready to deliver our statement.
But the last asemo a wo kan ye say until say omode abanya kwantuo ho nkontabuo beba no nya de say 2022 budget no mode monsa be hyase mo beboa ma niema akwa animu no eno no na de na na pesa oti wo budget mu a wante.
Let me clarify.
But domain
say your budget your BB offend the budget policy nankasa.
Okay.
Your BB so offend the budget estimates. Estimate ni de your abina so ye bia ne sika wo de ma hono wo fonko didwuma. Nti da na ye pede ye kan de anada me kan me gina your friend Adom kuma na me kan ye de. Ye wo omampanyin sika ye twaman don fanye na dwuma. Ye wo national security sika ye twa ma hono wo fanye wo dwuma. Dem sika ne bi na omampanyin or defa aeroplane du to kwanen. Members of parliament ye bisa urgent question on munia okujeto ablakwa. Couple of times finance minister waba osendo no ntumi yano chede minister for national security no be yano the NDC minority ya kinde ansa na ebutwe sika foforo amanen chede udzikan da ye de man dada no what count for it into the question ye bisa no be yano no field all dodging sisi ano besa nso abeja kwahama foforo we yenchen ansa na ye de makwahama ba ma won da ye da ma won mbo na wokɔ edizin fom brefie ba magana fu hu de sika ye de ma won sebe dem na de ye ansa na de foforo kan ho. I believe the academy is a fair statement and important the obiata say there is something that we have to do because Ghana Mbrashebedrum if Ghana young constitution the power of the purse on kita president or Mbrashebedrum kita the power of the purse inti se aban botum etwesika bi da to ho oda ma Mbrashebedrum the your friend and Mbrashebedrum na wotwesika wo de ma aban don fonko yeduma ena afibia no obubu akonta akire Mbrashebedrum de sika na adema manam di yedem b yedem c yedem nti se bibi nyina se mebisa wo ho question a ode ba na beyima no nti a wo fi den beyima no a mbere bo so am nsa baka ho nti ya ye mbrebre yan kahwe nsi si ade nche pesika foforo bi o beya no Ghana fo ye bete obi apedo ho sika yedem on daide ye nti si ade mbere aso bodoge was you can run you can hide but you cannot run. All this time he's been hiding, but I can assure you he can't run. Finally, embrace odo obeyano and sanwaji sika fofo.
Ye sika ye de ko mampania tena ye na mo approve ene national security minister dia na say budget ni nyinada.
Oh, na maka no budget na nkasa ye wo estimate. Estimate mana na ye ba abukuma. Estimate ni sika yedere ma odefo koye wadwuma.
Yes.
The Ministry of Education, Ministry of Works and Housing, Ministry of Finance, obia na dwuma, including the Minister for National Security. At the same as friend omampanyin na so the Office of the President, as well as the Office of Government Machinery. But you see, the Office of Government Machinery is quite broad. The Office of the President is shasi.
Yeah.
But Minister of Finance be catcher hende dem sikana will release the omampanyin phone to kwanen. In the Office of the President will issue it. Then it's coming from the National Security. Okay. Ministry of National Security. It's a Minister of National Security.
Also the moon contasa.
Oh no, do baba catcher hende dem sikei adodi yenyi. Ansana ye tumi akede okay na ye de bi reka ho. So when buda makwanta na de bi ka ho ye. Budget ni na ne de mana na ye bebema. The yebo approve yamba mana na medroba issues no mo ye wan samin no ne de bebre e ka onye yi de menyo kase kura makoma ya meyawo ya zama wo budget no mu ne hu
ya beko
enu ya rukuma
ebi epoepo bi wo honom dia wo se ye ka na nwumre ma tie 40 ase but me pese me hu wo ne waka no ho no se reports di kan ba ni so wo so mo 2022 budget no ya nyintum ti se ye ka ne trasa na ntiase no ma papa.
The 2022 budget no there were issues, big issues out there baba kan ho asem but them statement am kan ebo kan da pa ni din you know, it relates to the budget.
The budget.
Because the 2027 honorable Kandapa, you no read the budget. Yeah, can only one by parliament. But on this kana sebe.
What's the demand?
The demand. Diet man do on phone call shell a dumo do ye now man pain the beef of aeroplane of no woman as what the minazin now with the woman as in ye petty you honorable. Nobody the young ranking member or ye young Casama for my own war or friend and I'm in some foreign affairs. Honorable could you tell Braka will be some questions. Or the evidence abba. What's the president to Kana or Kofa expensive luxurious aircraft? One hour will be $15,000. As we speak, a ban penny bearing you will be yano or bois another bois. Yes, Brabe yano. Finance Minister,
and you be a macra.
And you be ambe, mean to Sawati be a mean to be.
Or Womna Shepedramon and you be a
ambe.
Now, would you say more exhausted a quine be a was some fashion your ancestors? No, as I say, baby, a modia faho.
Obey a woman. Thou day be a into your pedia sounds to see the bill. Na ye catcher Yura Kandapa. In Kano, no, your public account committee chair, your parliament. Yen you may do more ye. Yen you there in Quintazi Onimubu. He's a qualified accountant. He's a senior of mine. Qualified accountant. And I know the Onyimda accountability Ojina parliament to do. I know the Onyimide or Obama answers. Into the mensamano, there, what try obu guana. Oba hider, he can hide, but he can run. Embrasso or the Yamanisca for Ombra Numbu Baquantai, you are near or the big mana, Yadaman. I had a man. I fear be sim 2022. On yes, come Feniduma.
Abusia Nimra Shebedwani mo man for your war, a Jumacon and Yanesi Monoaso, and a ranking member, Emma Finance Committee, Parliament, Udmunyam for a necra, the other man for Munyam for Nintunchena, Adishia, Namenfat Doctor Namano, Dr. Atroforsin, and Yanino, a Sia, Ewufia saying, I will Benny Jumedia so 2022 budget noa and Yeguswa, Chese ye Kumu. Na Doc Yamra budget Nankasamuse, and Yemeni be Honomoa. Ama wakoma yawo ya ubenya ho akoma ya de he wakomu kakra de he na no makọ mo workshop yi na makwa ben de ne womu a wogidi se we de ete akoma
ekua se answer no bo read the budget se be ode ihu da oman Ghana the state of the country another oman na sitrim na abadze na oman no wohwehwe the budget no botum wa ya mahen no quarrels or a cropet. I don't hear Ghana for pine day. Chroma show. A watcher a dos woman anymore. Chroma show, mean 2 minutes out of Hotawa, but I watcher about Cruman. I could the Ghana for dinner.
Ghana ha, I watcher
about Cruimu, Papa.
A Ghana unqua.
I'm talking about Ghana. I'm speaking about Ghana. Ghana, and Ghana Mitzi, and I watcher now, but the bimbada. Into other aban oyen share or safata ubutum washama which are naba form. I want you to be there in the Koto Petro cry. Pricing window behind the petrol what to free. On a dungeon. It's a ban for food prices. We are seeing food inflation. Food inflation. Ma sura noko. Nde Koto dokona. Dokonen na hozen waba form. Ne kesa wade maono. Kenken no waba form. Unemployment is rising. Unemployment is rising. The real sector of the economy now do grow, no? It's not growing. Agriculture sector will grow 7% last year. This year it is expected to grow by about 5.6%. So we are seeing stagnation in economic growth. Coupled with busa abanawa bo since public debt we do 341 billion Ghana cedis. These are the issues in Anka Unhia Ghana for. They are the minimum or the budgeting or address. Into a budget statement and economic policy of government. You address the immediate concerns. Adzo all Ghana for ye on the address no. Into a budget and we're reading. That no hear mind the Metsi Bibia or be deal with these concerns comprehensively. Yet was so ebo so ho na kere solve problem no ba na manya hwe na the Ghana food net sebedin bo chaskele. There's a big problem. How you have to deal with it, and in some making there are big issues, big concerns. So my member, I want to know what you can. So if we read the budget, now say it's ban borrow yet. Food or no borrow yet. What do you do? First of all, or there then she share or bama it's ban. So on so dumpa or bejina baby bejina on sodo on kodo on kosoro bio. But it surprise you to know there. Aban we decide or the tax policy bia also offend benchmark values reversal or the laba. Emo esichire akoko ya sebe what the bamagana for yedi bronya yedi bi or bokosor. In fact, Guta, according to traders, in Zama Wakra Ba or Yedi Bana Yedi Wagana have major staples in Nara. No bono or Babokosor by a minimum of 25 to 30%. No cheddar, what you now, Wabok had cement noble, iron rods noble, roofing sheet noble, or Bokosur be back. So, as a Ghanaian, na say who there demo amana yetimin dem za me no boro kosoro ma people are complaining. Already people are complaining the prices of cement or kosoro. Already people are complaining the prices of building materials such as iron rods or kosoro. What do you do as a government? Or they try there but to make curtail kwana or kosoro no. Yet abandon policy or madam za me wa kosoro.
But honorable mona sa benchmark values here working na ho hyehyeye no emra hye badwama ma ho no mu ntumi nya dwuma mona mo ye ho hyehyeye reasons are mpanimfo de beto mo pono so se weinti na ye pese sa nnuane ne niema we se ebuo no ye hwa asene no reasons no mpanimfo ma ye no wunyi ni se omatumi ekọ ho omatumi eduru ho etibra so se wabọ nkokọ akokọbuo wabọ se emo ye kase wabọ anwaso
pharmaceuticals in aka ho
me kai se mabere so no mampani da John Dramani Mahama Shase se omo ye pharmaceutical companies e wo Ghana ano ye nso masene na omuntumi nyina omo na so ma mo Shase se mo ye ho adwuma eti se enei ye kra niema ye fa nuro e de afram no ne aba ye kra nkokọ ne ye pese local poultry farmers tumi gina omo na so ye pese local rice omo a eye no etumi gina omo na so na omo so si o ne ye kra ba ne doso enti ye ntumi competition no wo market no na mpani for kase okay ne sa benchmark values ye nyimfiri ho na we mu ntumi gina omo na so a eno na nka niema ye ya ma nipa ho adwo omo ho
ekwa unfortunately economic policy wanya ne dam. First of all, you have to create a substitute. Now, substituting, or you're almost ready, and sign the tax policy are prevent the oribum inside.
Substitution in my
substituting. If they be said, Sierra, so zoom in there in that your case. Yakade esitre on Bagana Bua, Memo 156 in Bagana. Are we ready as a country be able to produce sugar or money more or enough but to take care of us? No. Into the argument now, Abanora can or ye moot and useless or make no sense. Rice, you produce some rice for country no more. Probably 20% of our consumption, or maybe less. Send there, the tax policy there prevent 80% now. What have you done? Or come into first of all, or that ban or set up policy or madam 80% ye producing ye defia abrochiri banado binu kromo ban ye produce wa right say there 6-8 months obey into the infrastructure ni na to in place na make sure that why you ready another almost ready and sign a use a tax policy it a control no manobo on basol amagana for no one that we to aton as we speak send there ye implementer on board the margin cement abadon ye klenga. You produce a hinwa. Iron rods. You produce buha. A hin you produce wa. No the B5 for your kakanka. On your pet power and put to produce iron rods and wa. Roofing sheet. A hin you produce wa. You produce be. I agree. But is it enough to take care of our needs? Certainly no. Pharmaceutical say yes, President Mahama was bold. He took bold initiative. Obua ye beat the topping communal making sure do boy home or boy which we produce in the But truth be told, young pharmaceutical companies wa ho na inyen dru ni na no botum ayere wa. Ndru bi wo ha when you sebe technology another when you ninja when you even the what do you call it, right, copyright, to even be able to do the medicine waha onye bi waha because in doing any na bi no benya waha
enti from near wokan nanka wo se ehwe se bi a enuro no ne betumi aye ne ha no ye anu mfiri mu ye ntumi nya ye ma omokwa because ye kaso se efiri mu abre so aye so o masene ne beto sa abre still no mu ntumi nyina omna so then ebre ben
I haven't said that, but you see there you be basic medicine bi how be produce waha. Some medicine being so want to produce no matter what. Ebi krampo when you copyright it for even for them to get the solution or makes a drone why you drone waha. Into want to mean yet. Ewa, why no car? Inti, it is not possible. In the Sabanica, oh, ne dem zamani bi obwa sika na ope. Abai ne pesika. Sika na wo pen inti na war for kwani bido. What to twin your memory, but man kasa menchro. Are you aware? The 2019, our vice president, Okwekujina College of Surgeon, Alaji Baumia. Okwekujina College of Surgeon, it's a small catcher Ganafu. What's in there? Port revenue is about volumes. Them sasunti benchmark values no better do. Them time no take them decision. You know him the local industries for what na. No him the local industries for what.
But Nana make on
he say made the review all those you offended.
Mama reasons ni enti e was say. So who there say na parliament. Enti di enti na say what was the reasons for introduction of benchmark values no. Yentumi men ho kakra. Send you walking.
Aban hinska. Reason in the aban hinska. Into one can quanchen do hinska. Into second no de gudo. But you see, Sikano here no de gudon, or Bugana fu young comb. Or the Hutcher no or manumudo. Or common other bomanimu. On no home. Because that is what I'm saying there. Odin can you read the budgeting? We were expecting there. A banner better there. In Zabebim Koye. In Zamon Koye in the Hutcher bomanimu. Chroma yes show. For bread, people are struggling to eat. In Sisabana sa, you bring policies abutum wabwa, Madam Anzama Yakawa Semina, with Tumwabrase.
Yes, he's
not doing it.
What can Sembi say? A baini here sika, ye di ebebu minor. What san can be so say, Yabosiano so, Yabasra neko. Eti Sabre say, ya de chuaba, no, ya me Ghana for who ye. Ya jibosia so abosia no kosoro ya hwe kura be kakra be jibosia de atwa abosia ya be koso wo mayimu na dia nesesa aban ne ye say ya nyeto ade ne ye be
kose. Thank you very much da akademasemi se ihia sika on chere chere wo ba na kotonen sankanya de ma enka obi aton ne ba mu ayeye menye sure de it's way ihia sika for sure you need money. But in cotton wukuna na ton woba another in say what the papa bi o Sunday here sikenti abani o feel the new solution o here sikan there obobu Ghana fu wonkum oda ho kire o safata oda bra Ghana fu oda kom oda kire that is not the solution. I tell you the solution. Yeah budget your expenditure and revenue odi kan menhwe revenue nkotin hwe expenditure so. So look up KVIP a men for cars 50.
Yamra from kakra na chese ya no amfantina ba more expenditure no sika ye say no
ye budget ye wo sika ye rigege ne sika ye lidi another ye sen into there hwe sika ye sen na ye ho adwuma na at the same way in the same way no so hwe kwana sika ye nsare kan so e be ye ho adwuma ono ye budget or your revenue sika ye benya expenditure sika ye bedi na bani do feel there one way pe no the solve a problem that be the revenue maba ho but man can expenditure no ho asam kakra sesebe etifie na sabosomoso na se nye sika e adwuma wo mo 1000 Ghana cedis a o dey wuska no so anamboa men dzem bor na nkobobosa o sanda nye sika o china botu akawo na wo de sika onya wodi mpo na de wonsaru bom na lidi nyafo rekogbe KVIP na de offended Land Cruisers nkokro by 50 60 no wodi wechi petrol na reshewon all of these things are concerns. Selutu kwan local offended Nansemi abanokwa Glasgow was work akoye it was Scotland Walk a friend and conference be about climate change. Nimpa don quite 334.
And there's so much in Chima about Nipa, a bindy or Moko, no more so more.
I am a stroke. I am a stroke.
My call for a report.
It's going to come. It's going to come. Change Zamana, here, call no Dawson's, Yayan and Kakranka. But I'm a pedamaka. I've been some academ. Them Glasgow Kenya was sponsored in 24. Na ibinu wa MP and what one quite be a friend MP or a private company. EPA or your friend and a honorable cocoa for Neda. Or any idea? Or your band company, Sikana Wagen, or your public funds. Fees and charges na yajigen are also rock through 15% on what they run. So please, say this to little kids. One can't chamber from no one jintum. Now I made the master me catch my jintum. Please. A corner operate me yet saying the Ghana can also one shannon so ye. We are share expenditure control, young control expenditure, or yes, canon so ye didn't young control. Men man in Bugana for one comb, here's a kintin or back before back a crabacra, a quacher nacotan. Dabi revenue ya can once a mea. Abano fear the tax and go to no dodgy. But I'm a can once a macra. You will be in 2019. Parliament of Ghana, Makahubi, led by the Finance Committee, Yen Zenim, Mif Chairman then, Honorable Sibeya Boa, Mama Kahon, Ejuma ye in the year approve BB, ye, Billy B, and Brabby, our friend, Electronic Point of Sale Devices Act, Fiscal Devices. In your day, if Africa ha, countries are, what don't we issue VAT receipt, where by Abasape, Ghana Kahon. Most of them, almost all of them, will move into electronic point of sale devices. In fact, Oyaza and the Ministry of Finance time a year when a year 2016 ni if you bem. Into what buy and once what they buy, then we all helped no wa approve. That alone, obotum wa buama or ye VAT here yagigi. Leakage is no okodono, we can get about 2 billion Ghana cedis.
Then say ABC digitization so enkrata man for gigi sikano.
Exactly. Fiscal devices. 2019 up to the president was signed to Mwababa Yembra Fiscal Devices Act. Yakasa, Sicily Yakasi. Where is it? I've been to Abanonko Yuba.
Mampani didn't Sasha say.
Dedadao 2019. Dedadao 2019.
Implementation in my
implementation on Tumonkodo. Easy money. But you see,
this government you follow up passion in TMI.
Oh, what's we go do while your home your friend and kakranka maybe some questions. The baby will be some questions also obey. Why you to that bender? Above all, yet say Parliament. Almost now what trivial one district, one factory about the tax exempt them. Multinational corporations. Big companies are one crobata will be asking for na tax exemptions. You exempt sebe usikanyin business na sebe tax exemptions if one friend you on tax exemption. No ordinary Ghanaian na otifia no hole chere na ma hoche o ye dindo bedin e the tax da akoto esi chere do e the tax akoto modo tin tomatoes na the tax appear do in number of na the tax appear do. Are you sensitive to their plight? No.
Tax exemptions no minim say e ho hyehyɛ bi so duru mo ho no mo a no ma ye ho adwuma wie.
But you see Abana is not committed to this tax exemption and I have my reason. Again 2019. What the bill be by Parliament, the same tax exemption bill.
Yeah.
Obele wie no. Me twenende man ka me chairman. Me former chairman Honorable Sibeya Boa nka wa free meeting de yam kwa kwaset yam free meeting da no no
mule wie no enu ano
mule wie na ban na nkasa no a odo push mo betena ase na ye ho adwuma ma ade no ko through parliament it hasn't been done amenyo ka ho asemi mana na budget yi wa ka kire na wode foforo oda ba wode foforo wo be lane wo parliament me twenda wo be free bio. I hope and pray the onye den that de bi the 2019 obele we no wada Nigeria no wada dey they are not committed.
It's not just say 2022 budget no ya anye bibia tax exemptions no ya anye hwe 5 billion no aye olusu no still na ye be koso olusu
obaka brofo beka kire hen dey tax exemption or the bill now about to parliament nti I fear you be me. You or the parliament won't consider no one approve. Some quite committed and
because it's a minister can be as I say
when talk is cheap. It's not just talk. Act. In fact, in an come expected and tax exemption in Kaubaba may approve of crowns and a budget in Wababa they will be read because it's so critical or easy money. But you see, I buy non pedo yeduma. I are quadrille. I buy now ya quadrille what pekona will be Jessica easy if you enchen. Into baby will be Jessica no way if you into the Pedamacan in there, Mr. Tresraban. Tax exemption or yadza here. I'm committed. I am committed. Papa, they may you man or sefata. Madam tax exemption, they are passing in time. Because I see no reason why.
Because okay, you're so serious. Say Becca say, Obi a baby a juma e wo meyimu. A juma na nipa no e baby and ye say ya man feed do. What the fire juma no? Now we ye juma no ne jinani na so wash I see a triato. If you do know, ye do an any pacrone be on manu as an yamo menyes canoko, bisu anu a dani company no more dia disca for ye pesa and you boy and ye answer near kind budget no. A could be the buyer, oh ye lusube 5 billion tax exemptions. What's on Kuntabu, ye say?
It's about 5 billion and
Ghana cities and
Ghana cities every year. You see, no quarrel woman in there. Tax exemption were money mono, were abusing. Say,
and yeah, abuse and I say
abuse. You see, a conversation drama. Casa Becabiano or Kratam or the Hoffen Hansard. I will be able to my bear out. I am against tax exemption. The baby amu butcher Macawasam. In fact, my chairman always see a quick team. I give him that respect. Or you're one person honestly against tax exemption. So, but tax exemption, I mean, no, you're doing your call. You to me, Jaya Kade, them tax exemptions in could sing it. The Kwana companies be wabaji jokon on some fata. Or they just stopping. Near you, Weduma. In the CCI, your tax exemptions be a committee in Poyakot Nada up to date, Yamfa report in Parliament. In Kasankaye, then Kaye Juma as usual. And come over surprise with Uncle Sekrank, I approve by another 1 billion crime on Sabasanko.
Sir,
I'm telling you. 1 district, 1 factory. Company be or be or existing company. Because of my paying acquire 1 district, 1 factory, or there will be more tax exemption. No, wako. No, 1 district, 1 factory, and 1 family didn't question tax exemption, or one's in a question. No, why Jessica boom. Why cranya man or crab book, whether that also me a 1 district, 1 factory, Waba cranya man or Babasanko. What is this?
So we can say you bet to me a finance committee and more parliament must save you on minor almost once and 1 billion.
Oh yes. And Namakano is and I respect my chairman for that. I tell him in the face. Because here we say it's not only 1D, 1F. A number of tax exemptions. Oba, Wakofa for Ministry of Finance here, but yes, you come, Yanjintum. You trum yanjintum, okay, you nyansa wom, or yam fonko, you do trim because we feel there's a binary on your committed, yam brush bedroom for your baby way to mamma. Because we believe that the microphone or the yaji them sick if you want, yet the ordinary Ghanaian and us sebe all bread to the stand there in the mobile money pool beji huska. Yabaho. No baby ye do good tafu asemia or ye benchmark values here or bokosro mates ban no baba yedini. Only asama or home.
And from what you are saying on benchmark values, no, we are ready. Senke was say ye from
exactly
for how long?
You have to create a substitute
for how long?
I buy no ebisa because on no in charge. Sebe, Minister of Agric, on no double catcher in there. It's man abia or the infrastructure to in place where to make create enable environment into rice. Ya can wasem. Sisia on Yamanad woman Busumesia, emo ye import to baby anti one for tax on the air. So I buy back the master mitrum. That's why you ready the Busumesia and Africo emo bokosor. You put me a produce more to yemfa tax munda and monodrama and money being back room won't to memfamba. I'll be the first person to talk for government.
And you may work.
I'll be the first person to support the government. And I'm going him, my fighter, my
honorable. And you may work as a mamma, send ye a nipa because and my shepherd your fond or much 1 year beco be no magia to one make you 1 point on finance committee DA. But yemfa mesi sa benchmark ne de no so na yenhwe say. Who say medical bisa say ye introduce no me gidi say ba parliament no ye kan say ye pese ye nti na ye de we eba na wo ho no ma de nti na ye de ba ye boa me wo
amehu abanin sama okan e fa ho de centra or the benchmark value ba no menya abanin gentum I mean oye adibia oraka na wama sebo binum waja atum na wenye ni sika ne pote yan do pesika.
No, dear honorable Boame, me pese ye kono mako dear no mo ka kire mo say nti ye wasa mujitu
de eyi woroboama eyi offended AGI Ghana Industries onso wa hoden na abasoro na wetum wa compete another nyama no wetum produce no locally na me ka kire dem asa boa
time o mo beji atum no
obeji atum sisiale da tell ade yenji ntuma na wada papa.
No, I'm talking of say reasons intia ye introduce sa benchmark values no ka say ye tete so no no de na me hwehwe
time na waji to no amfa parliament ono oye vice president Baumia ina okwa college of surgeon ina okofa the economic management team na agu na echi I thought about parliament to amba parliament. You see, this is some of the impunity.
And no, amba
parliament.
And I'm motina hodi na
mo. Go what I've said about it. I've fought it. Ma kanwasem bia makebia, but bad me nyimpa NDC minority. Ya kanwasem back in 2019. Aban wanjantum wa akodo wa akoye. Na sema aban na ka kire hen de. Osinde. Sisiale ya kasi. Sika de Ghana wunya wo airport omba usande. Yen prices nyama no boyeden nyama no so na no boyeden yen tumi yen nyama no boyeden nti nzama no bagana no dodo no ko Ivory Coast no Togo border owia na woba ni na ba be shekrom ha o support revenues depend on volumes because of high prices nti smuggler neba nti them time no ye no onyim da AGI wo hwada then time na vice president Alhaji Bawumia kasan onyim de AGI owo hwa na onyim de wo friend then in the smuggling oko sisi nu we fu dey say azeno kosora still smuggling or so what has changed from new position and the pa man fan video no money video wa na mo banchero asama onankasa okan I didn't say that onankasa no okan what has changed in Brekakri what has changed inti aban sebe bekade they are living far away from the people of Ghana. When say asama or kodu wa manimu, they are forgetting another one we free there and what abo manimu. They have kroma issue. And what that is the reason why baby wa revenue be wa sebe on some factor there you loser we dey sakanyade. And rather spare the people of Ghana from the hardships. Benchmark value needed you know. Abane abaka achire hende. Wa sanso ode embredi reba. Ose or the your friend then yen levies ya bibi your friend fees and charges so the urban agency via Ministry of Health agencies, Ministry of Education agencies, any government agency via they charge fees. Let's say a hospital bombo wentrim na what charge card rekwaja urban hospital what also 2 city and 3 stations
kakran no mojeje no
the misika no wajeni na no oyembra a oye part parliament embra it is an ally no cover the member deba obo surprise with there abanese we read the budget here so budget we approve them is mean na obo cost by 15% into say ko hospital OPD sika na waji wo hon sisi obo cost by 15% a ibuka akwaje card sebe so bi wa eko hospital wad no kwato mochel wad no kwato a o fees a waje mochel fee or kodro or kosoro by 15% eko oye West Africa Examination Council saroko akwa register exams mpo a exams ni wo fees wo abana wa approve or send your government agency the ma ban wa approve fees in eko university a fees wo ho eko friend and teacher training college fees wo them fees in approved by parliament osini na kosoro by 15%. Eko DVLA, eko driving license fees na wajen or approved by parliament is going up by 15%. Roadworthy certificate fees is going up by 15%. nta meka de aban beka de no wie fil adza o Ghana fo dem nyamina or bokosor by 15%. Emolo kosor by 25%. Esichiro kosor by 25% to 30%. Tin tomatoes ro kosor by 25%. Angwa lo bokosor. Emo angwa dem basic nyamna kokwa nam na dem nyamina na bokosora. What are we talking about? Since here to the extent even the government fees and charges, basic fees are government to assess hospital na nyamina bokosor by 15%. Edruso bokosor pharmaceuticals that work rabena or bokosor by 15 to 30%. No chede. The prices of goods and services now or koso na yeka 17 or bokodo wakoso. This is my concern. This is my concern. On into the yeso yeka chira bande abane ya pocho. First of all, we read the budget here catch there. The main concern I will face Ghana for nya hoche. Petrol koso sisi ya petrol na basa so agin sembio. Abensa makadem. Sidin chontu nyina nando. Aban tax wenyi bi enfido. Tax on the petrol no be enfido wenyi enfido. In the dancer and in the being petrol, we move from 6.7 to 6.95 was a 9.8. Yan sheni ya into Hamu in the Brunian in a seed petrol 1 liter on 7 cities.
And yan no soon tina Ubeka say a ba a try a jiji wa ya quantum pon so ampeni for senior munyamu na a driver for no momfa kwenu munkwe no sa atwo no yanyeje.
Munia. Roto na yaka ho asebna enyo na yaka ho asebia
eno
Roto abanonya 72 million Ghana cedis for the year 2021 no benya siko benya 72 million budget here we read ma hen tax nkoten foforo aban order sua Ghana fo nkoten ye 25 billion Ghana cedis tax foforo yen
o senka aban benya sen Roto
72 million
72
in the end the 72 million ache hen now only 25 billion if you answer yancha in new taxes. Nyimpa de say. Nyimpa kokwa na answer. Almost 72 million. No why 25 billion if you want 72 million. No order to him free. No why 25 billion Ghana cedis if you enter new taxes. Yakwa na ya buy. Na donor bo hunu Ghana for na to the bottom foot regular my adin see monsema wana monsema this economy a yetim CCLA is the economy Africa it add additional 25 billion in taxes from the ordinary Ghanaian. Let me tell you why. Abanose first 6 months 9 months of the year tax oje 37 billion. Also by the end of the year no tax oje 55 billion tax revenue. Next year then 55 billion because of tax policies now or they go young country na anti tax number cost all the way to 80 billion from 55 billion to 80 billion 25 billion new taxes na abeche 20 efene roto ntiende roto na nkasa mpo no sele ye roto levia na sele je finsema o ide sebe edwen ho ihu what will be the externalities and other environmental issues and other social issues be all one or the edwin what will happen to it sanhwe ye ne sende wo data aba sem no besi oh ye no besi afu what na de wo yi besi afu no what na de wo offending to area na adi wo ya Ghana fo aban our responsibility there the monkrofo no be create enabling environment am hon so we live there wo ya Ghana fo
the enabling environment and woman here.
Okay.
Say ofa kaswa, yemfa kaswa tobutu.
Correct.
Edwadifo na omugina tobutu ho.
Correct.
Ye wo kaswa new market ho.
Okay.
Ye wo old market ho.
Okay.
New market no mankom. Nti old market na emu na omoda so. Do you think say sa kwan mu a ombeba be gina didwa amaka abubo nipa ni bi no eno na we should encourage nti e wo say enabling environment be good. Honorable.
Yes. No carry one. Abano a mistake. Aberdeen Abana stop on all these years. And still war. Not all of a sudden, overnight, I stop one livelihood. Overnight, I stop one livelihood. I'm a true. No carry one, or woman there. Most of them told booty, baby, a crubio would be local economy no honor. or them small market hawking system here, hawking here, only the local economy. Kokumaso offensive. Ko a timpoko de idroko offending ho kwanido. Kaswaka ho. Rokatakra da be possible. The local economy no on in. Obi why this over the years, one hand over my number. Or that shouldn't be now with university.
Bono boy illegal.
No, let me say it. What is illegal? Minimum brown won't make it illegal. But you see, Ekua, on your part of fault, do betina or betina quem, no waka quiet. I won't blame them on your fault. So near Juman yet. Let's also uncoviad no ojina quanum no botonaza. No, no, so did no one shannon bar or that ban or any responsibility to adoption, now banning to mention. Nimpan on the bon, uncoviade. On your bibia illegal. Me concern you there. Savannah Sende say, Ibe you when if you are. In Zamana, what will be Wako Bobusa. Now, what tree Wako Bobusa? Nessa Kobobusa, there, Busana Kobono, the Kofa dinner baboton now, what tree. A ban announced a policy in there. Midnight by 2 o'clock, I don't know why I announce it. Midnight, and also Chanapa, in Yama Kofri Nina into Tony Bio. Aboyim Panakau. Aboyim Panakau. E de adza osafata onsem fata na da aba no kwam ama nyimpa ne sebe ne nyama nkoye men keda da waye ho no ye nanso bibi nti se lutwa kwan mpo kar kwan mpo ye new road a se nsu bi da ho a yen keda nsu no da ho nti yen fail road so ahwe ne ye ya obese kwan nsu ode e divert nsu mo ko bebe foforo sa no mampo oda ho you have to make sure that relocate anoman of an environmental impact assessment. Let alone there, you have to think about the social impact. Say a tax policy, or you will be offended trade-offs, another the fallout. If you what will be the fallout, and send it to my ear. They also Ghanaians. In fact, all over the country, in Kamboma, you can get about 300,000 women in Besiafo. I want to work with you. Wamba. Are you when one with the day for one overnight? I bet into the armor on a bia now, what chimpo. Another be a kadoke, general never start into mon prepare more. Look, some who emperor do I by ye won't cry her. Ujafo. I bind be a ba ye. As I by you said, near pam, no masayaba, near say jam or maba. Eti sikakura ya de pam say ni pano. De biani a Jessica near Yini Panefio. Honorable yen to me quit Abaye offended when I walked on a pavement to but we cry all can say they are two different Manu Adriane and the true no. And you be so bet to me aka say Missoso me hotere Minya Jumanye, Etimisumi Quina Bonte, Namakwesi 2 and so ye Juma Benti mean but Adza way on your 2. But on your 2. Rasso Maho Quais on Bra assemblies are one street walking no Mama home quiet. Minimum bra or Wagana ha or Cadeso Obijina Craswa, Tobut, Norotanaza, Otombra. Minimum bra or ha. I don't know in Bracono or no minima by no quay the membran. Minim until once a Miss Minim the membran, Miam Brashebedrini, minimum bra or Chedesi Gina Timpoku. Another will come as offenso. Neroton. Adewo sebe tobu to ha or yambra or atombra. No, na buy not one to me implement the membran in Channel Sadalo. Minimum the membran. I'm a social democrat. I'll fight for the voiceless, for the minority. I'm not saying that the way and sebu ye and I don't ye. Nambomono a buying policy overnight as Sakohono, it is wrong. It is wrong. So as I'm saying, a bunny budget your the way. In a hotel or friend, a hotel or the backroom, and now let me come to the almighty offended. Yebeko mumu tax ne ne aka no so 11 no yebeko no so ye ne omanfo o kan nyina no nipa wo constituency watiefo etie ne omo ehwe live wo Facebook na no ye ne omo ne ka bo medi dwuma no nti ye mfa adwenche ba ko mienu na afa ye nti si 11 no so emu abusu anwumre ye ne Dr. Atoforsen na asi adwa e wo fia ranking member wura na hyebadwamu a wono ene panina ojina mu dom kuma nu mu committee ye hwe sikasem so ne ekoso budget ni nyina no wadika aka se me nkasa mfa
me kasa bi edema dom kuma e wom na hye badwam ana we amisko spelele de ayo de free kaso aba wose metumi aka susu dua se taxes no a ono abo kan no empanifo de be promote national development na eye Ghana ni bia duty say wotuato e ma oman no etumi ekwa animu ye ntuato a oman no ntumi nkwa animu honorable Hawa Kumsi no de ne nchi ato aso no David Kwesi so e de ye ode aba David Kwesi o se bi why hwe ka che honorable atofo sen say NDC MPP omunyina wo de omoto nsenye so a omu we pe ana Richie Mensa wose sa Hawking sem we ya honorable kan no agbo hono mu free NDC abre so eti bisa honorable say wa bre so de enti no mo anyi omo amfiri ho na Richie wa kan say ono onimra esi ho kwan so omo eye enti on de ni onim ne say omtumi ye omo adwuma Elena Pamford so edi we yaba wose ebi wa ne mpesa me kache mampani na nado ene Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ne say oma feli Ghana fo oma di Ghana fo hwamo enye wei ene ade ana Ghana fo hwe animu se ebekoso ewo wa mamu a wo bu no emu Andrews ampaso ede ye ode aba o se bi wa kache honorable atofo sen se ene se oba UK manumu a petrol no wo se eye 1.50 pounds no honorable dey say what na UK ntini okay o beti pounds no o se na ye 1.50 wo hu o se a liter sa na ye de agye enti on fan compare Ghana de no a wo kan pese o kire se enye kon no o se ka che ne se o ye economist na ye kan economist for wo Ghana o ka hu ti sa nkonta no mumu ansa na omo ababe kan ye omo be ka che Ghana for akumbe lion so o se bi why ma me chia mu ne honorable papa na ma me adwo fe na ye so ene o se me hwe mo bronze New York na me hwe mo edifi Ebenezer Kofi o se wo hu ne politicians omo de Ghana eye wo hu ne omo de Ghana eye eniema ekoso ewo man no emu no enti chese sa nsem yi amo kafa sa tobut no ehu no wabra omuti opposition da bi wode de gym menya bre papa da bi wode chese opeso chese ono abo atofo so nim ne pa wo UK ayo ebia no onsu ni mo wo be Michael de ya wode aba wo se ade papa bi ani ho no mo ekoso wo Ghana NDC for beta akire gene chese ye kasa ade we beboa Ghana omo nta akire da Emmanuel Adoboaten wo se Ghana for pe bibia free wo be US a wo se ID cards any ambulance service nyina no chese amanfo tua di enti na Ghana de obia mpese obetua bibia kayepe bibia free sa eto so ayempese ebetua na Justice Frederick Ahemfo de yode aba o se no kwasem na honorable eka no anwumre no ka che ne se nyankopon enka no ho ene adwuma pa a oyemma ne constituency for akokre junior tiero de yode aba o se bi why mehwe mu free akokre na odi enchia na ebechi anwumre teacher constitution wi amoasoso o se mesre Ghana fo nyina se ma omuntie NDC fo nsem omo ka fa sa 11 hu wunim aban no wan sori prekope no simumu tase ne ne odi aba no research ekomu empanimfo hu se baby a oman no aduro no bibia ni ho no mo ye be ye nunti no odi itas na aba no nti NDC fo nsem omo kan de mfuturo no odi etugu omanfo ani David Techimensen so se bi why monto adwuma no so emayen azi twumasi so wo hwe ye free Israel Tel Aviv wo se Ghana ye leaders womo nwene Ghana fo mu wo adwuma ni Ghana ye wo so hwe emma Ghana fo nya adwuma ye no kakra no ehye Ghana fo botom no wo yie de no wo ye de abo Ghana odo itemaso wo se hwe toda na NDC amanyoko ne nsem bi esere ewom na NDC fo nya kukuduo ka che Ghana fo se oman na ho kire dwe ewom nipa de wo ho awonye na mfie nan no ana Ghana fo nya nkania na wo de ayadwuma no sa abre na Ghana fo te heaven kache mpanimfo ne se nyewe no mbeka Ghana for ebeto abano edi ama won Gladys na tete so de yode abosie bi wa mamenchia mo ne leaders ne de omo ye something omo ye something papa Ghana no ayete no Elizabeth Ofebia ansa so o se mehwe mu fi mampon akuapem na ye me birthday Elizabeth Ofebia ansa happy birthday enko emfa ma nyankopon enhia pa kwarisma anade kwaisma dom papa o say meso sunyane na mitie mu efi na o say edom kuma e wo mra hye bedwe minority no wohu omunsam omu ka nyina no eye wamanyoko hu no wodwene nya Ghana fo nwo se ne omu ka na ho kire na eye omu ankasa ho omu dwuno party kon befa so aba power Derek Ayite so hwe free kofodua nkurakan se bi wa mechia mo Kwame area onso achemda ene wo hwe ye edifre ena Bismarck yeboa denchira modaso ena onso wose wo Yasin Arafat Eshan wose Bangladesh na wo tie brofo ana tie twi ana tie den wo san ye broni ka ho yo bi atitwi piaga so e de ye ode aba wo se bi wai hwe NDC akasa fa budget no ho na emum memede NDC ni MPP ato nsane so ye metumi aka ne se MPP ye echen NDC amanyuko no so odi mi no eto nsane so a awuku smith so e de wo se hwe se ye omugege tas no omunni a so omugege to no ene omunni na nka omode ye mpuntudwuma ka Ghana ni be ne be ka so wontu ato ka che omo so omogi a omomfanye adwuma no ne Ghana fo ehwehwe no wode ye adwuma obi a ne woni ntokwa GH Pentagon o se ohwe ye fidu nkwa onofin o se NDC fo ameboa Ghana eti he ne omo ka nyina Ghana fo hwe wodin wotie se to oben Michael so se NDC ntumi support Ghana kwan bia da so honorable ato forcing e wo fie ha honorable Levi anase momotasi no mepacho yenhwe ne minister kan se ye gigi a ye de ebeye megidi se wo nkrata enumu enema a wo se ye de be no mepacho se ye de be den
Ozikan mka tax na ye beka ho asema nsa na wa kire da also ode beye
no ye pese ye wo be kwa enumu e wo se ye te ase ba yenhwe wo se ene messages amam for day ba no ene say
mama nka asem kakra
ye de be ye ne se ye de ye omso om de be den
menji ntum de tax wo de be ye bibi wo de kotu akaw wo de kotu akaw menji ntum budget no de manyim he menji ntum de wo de be ye bibi
de na om ka che mo so om de be ye
se budget ho a wo reader Ozikan tax revenue abane so benya also benya 80 billion Ghana cedis 80 billion Ghana cedis abane kechre hende 80 billion Ghana cedis da wode be yenyi budgeting plan budgeting 80 billion Ghana cedis abane kechre hende oye bosa wa agbo ato ho a wo kwa ekotu yakaw friend interest payment ode wo kwa ekotu yakaw na interest payment a obukwe kutua nkoten mepede me saka numbers na medemo oye afi 2022 ye 37.4 billion interest payment oye bosa ya abon another aban na akobon no hunsi ho obotua ye 37.4 billion abani be ka kire hem bio de apart from interest payment wo bibia wo friend amortization ye oye ekaw na abodada won akwaje ifi obi nchen no elutua kaw also ono nso oye 7.6 billion Ghana cedis 7.6 billion Ghana cedis ni na na chiu no abane ka
eno so ye diskani bi betua
the same sikanala 7.6 da me peda music kind obi os in the compensation oye abane dwumayefo sika obetua hon kaw no ye 31.4 billion da me peda ma Ghana fo ta asenye de sabane ka kire ndo diskani bi kokotwa kwana oye kohwenyi o sande sikana nkasa na origin tax na origin onam busa wa bodo dudu nti it is only enough the oditua Ghana dwumayefo kaw no odi bietua busa na wa akwakobo na kaw ne sikana asa in fact goods and services oye sika ministries no kro wode run mpo no wokwaje busa na wasanso wode bo inti so obegina ba ka kire hendes wo use sikan na wada ayeden wada si school dan na wada bie kotwa kwan a menjintum because the budget you tmenyi mai that is not what the budget is saying oye assembly a worka na sebe watu mfutu egu Ghana fu wanyim ma Ghana fu dodo na la wadwende bia wole gi sikan wada akwakoye bibi amenyim aza wada akwakoye but eku aba menka asem ntro there is everything wrong with them e tax ya wakwafa be everything. In fact, It is the worst form of taxation I have ever seen. Tax, say a cover tax bar. First of all, economists were saying, what say the tax bar, evaluate the taxing. If any economic efficiencies. Them kind them tax you or but Ghana as san nature.
Quite best so.
Okay, what the can them tax your year can once me, Ninan Yabasa, or your 3-legged tax. Tax and Ninan Yabasa, Yakutin. Nina know the can. What the can only day. Or ye you no ma or woman on with the Sikana Bagana, our Boka with the Sikan, or bed your tax with them Sikanodo. Yes, the person who is receiving or budget tax with them Sikano will pay tax to Ghana. Interchange them Sikano or ye inward remittance or budget tax or 1.75%. Only ye nana no zikan. Nana no or Arabian day. Bank or Ghana. Say Ecuador kwaye electronic transfer or bank biala ibutu ya tax 1.75%. Nana otodaba saying the mobile money. Transaction be a piano on Subutia 1.75. This is the 3 lakhs.
O say oko bank sell koye transaction be a ubetua sika.
Yes, 1.5. Now make a finance minister no kawa.
Dear transaction sir.
What's the electronic transfer? Transfer be a inkonko yi cash. Now electronic boko one transfer sika mo butia ka. For instance,
yeah, o transfer their call accounts mo a wudi.
It doesn't matter. Baby or be my example. For instance, mama Adom FM multimedia. Busumuso would your account and more cash or call bank account. Or your bank transfer. Then bank transfer, and apart from the multimedia, why the tax who is Canada? Or better so bet so who's the cana a transfer that of a bank system. The Madi Ubugu Bank. Ubugu Company. Usande, multimedia, and Chawans who wash one work as baby. Munia for me. Don't what did you win now and ska no what 2 year. That band by in there, the multimedia by and going forward. Mom will have Mokoko is a Canefi bank, more accountant, Okoko Yefi bank. No, our friend we now bozina a clear Brabeji Wusika, no, or the cash in Nikita Winsome, no, so baby at Bafan Boko. Obama banks in this corridor called Onco. Bank transfers were taxi. Equa, do I more in there? Minimum crew bielo wagana, or we are Sima, Sebe. Wusika Tina or the bank. What tax account? In fact, I have not come across one, and I've tried to research to find out one. Mihubi, I haven't seen one. There are countries be more there. Banks and charges now wajen. No what tax charges in. Na samia mitrehi misika wa bank. Na mese me kwa transfer bi me de kotua member won school fees ha. Transfer na me kwa transfer kotua school fees in e beje me tax wo ho. Chana kama mfume kwa transfer rather than meya in them mokoko is scan cash na mbom da kwa ma bank school in the cash mo so be mo fonko inti in kana ye cash economy in the 1980s na nkofo wode won sika hye won sunza ase one pass one car asen na buy no kofa back no inti them tax ya making bank transfer tax there was everything wrong with it on say here ya kade them taxi obotwe Ghana asen otie bien inward remittance ya kwa abai yenu anom boga fuya wo wa kwantumi ibinum wo ye o send messages ibi yedwuma be ya baasa anan ebia ne maame ana ne papa ana ne nua ana ne ye ne busuafo bi wo krom ha obi yar no ho ohie sika o da akọ hospital obi hia bibi de sebe odi besi ne dan mpo wo fie sika na wo transfer ya ban oya na nunua ne maame na oya na okoji sika so butua 1.75% of the principal amount abanse sika na transfer muso meje what is this what is this mintin penyin sam da wo the man say mintin penyin sam da sisi ya kase remittance ne importance wa Ghana krom he in afi so far this year remittance yenuanom na de wo akwantum wada Ghana is about 1.6 billion US dollars remittances. Then remittances ono bua ma yen currency na hoden okosor. Adza banre ba be yi do obeye yin there then remittances now is going to go underground. Black marketing or ba bosor wo manimu. Ntisi ankrofo wo discard ko na sekufu ado beto na zeda da obeye yin dem mo twen na minyo bi olu to kwan na disam da ma no fiscal nko. Obandama banking sector no on grow remittances or do Bank of Ghana and now there any of the commercial banks when you sika wodu ma yan hoden yan currency no yedin ombado. Why do you do this? There is everything wrong with this tax. See them electronic levy e-levy, there's everything wrong with it. Minyo ka say minia domkuma yempenyin honorable Haruna Idrisu. But say friend then Joy FM PM Express. That to what pain the hair minority today. Them e-levy yenjin to minde yenjin too much na.
Munyin to mune
Yenjin too much na. Because you believe it there, it is wrong. Mobile money ya ka ho asemi adena na otoda baasa. Onye mobile money. Emunia ye na ye nyim de mobile money ya ka ho asemi. Oboa money pa. Ye nuanom dodo na la na woye edwadefo traders. Dodo na la na the ordinary Ghanaian mobile money wallet no what I one savings account. Obi nye sika odbo to fie no da kwakoto ni wallet do. Bebi onam bia no obi lutu kwan a also me kwakoto brode na mababoton. Ntoro kwankurasi na odbo hye bia am Robert wo fa ni skenti no de ni sika ni na oda to momo no do. Do kodu ha ohia sika wo so wo momo no wa transfer amount. Kufuado na laji baomia what's what budget tax odo.
Honorable,
it is a tax on savings. Who tax savings in this country?
Ya true bo ewo sa ansemi mu fanche mu because we can immediately say moko sa workshop no a ya kan budget ni wi a mokoi. Sa e-levy say ya kan ho asem kan nyina bomu ya se ya budget true we mo de namfa. Ena deputy minister ni minister so de won chire mu namfa minim explanation kro mo de amamo because document edamanim from deputy minister finance no sani ya wo waka ni nyina bomu a wo ka se wan kasa wo savings kura ye betasew we ye betasew omuso nchire mu ode aba efa e-levy ya ho no ATM transaction o say eno de levy bia nka ho wo ye ATM enka ho wo de mo somra wo transfer sika from your current account e dey call savings account mu a eno so ye ntasew minim se ni nyina nche mu no mwanya ni etoso miensa wo transfer sika between one kasa wo account akọ different accounts mu a hwe wo transfer between your own account in different banks Umbacho wati no ase yesi no yentasew tax bia ni so
nemo be transfer akoma obi a no be tax o
so one kasa wo de na wo de kop foforo mu a yentase ba wo de kop ba bi foforo a na ye tase wo na so we use Visa card Mastercard and say other credit cards for payment and so no to no and for it depends on the location.
Well, what is the location? On can ye in NT? I've been location already. On can ye no NT?
Nyabote, and no, and yadia say charge be a curansha denim, charging him,
okay,
and no charging him. Visa card, any Mastercard no, and no ebi enim. Eti more can say ya munya da jichire mu say we de atuo ni bi ni ho we bi wo ho we because I can in asa no
budget mo I mean budget no de menim budget ma kind by anan maka some intro say read the budget you say after considerable deliberation the government has decided to place a levy on all electronic transactions to widen the tax net and rope in the informal sector. This shall be known as electronic transaction levy or e-levy. Electronic transaction covering mobile money payment, bank transfers, merchant payment, and inward remittances will be charged at an applicable rate of 1.75%, which shall be borne by the sender, except inward remittances, which shall be borne by the recipient. This is the budget statement read by the Minister of Finance. Read by the Minister of Finance. As some hurricane, it's a budget statement. It is an afterthought. It is an afterthought. In Chaya Kawasa means you don't copy Bibina what Bobo and Yitre. Yanyambo Frama. This is the official document before Parliament. It's a way in your public backlash.
And is the official document
in the official Parliament. This is what will be before us.
Mami, Mr. Question no. True no, I walk and say near and you may kaino. afterthought na say minister no odi na mu keka.
Yes, I afterthought.
But near di be ye adwuma no official document no. Enti na say we ne de enya adwuma na.
No, you see, bia when who there after Ghana for started the work cards and one semen when you mash one to man why do na badwa. Why do na badwa back there ya mistake.
Nti we no on betimi dia be hye we mu ana.
Yeah, mama ka asem chro.
Oda bo ayen yo.
No, obotum.
On betimi dia be hye.
Obotum da ba.
Amendment.
Yes, what them brother ba.
Possible.
Imbra nankasan what the ba. Obey exemptions wom.
Okay.
Which them exemption. But here yes and there. Exemptions or no exemptions here you
Hey, now what's media dear blow to you?
Because I didn't yet. Because I'm a trauma, may spend in show why I am to me.
And no beba, but some media dear bro, doctor. Adia we na me de base akua adia yenye wenye na me banam be yimi yenye ni free mu na me de ba wo san sister na me nyintum
kese na nkasa no wonyi mfim kese na le wonyi mfim kese na wonyi mfim mu nia oni yin de kua odi kan me wo kumase me nyi wa ye dwuma wa ha bia business a me nyi ye no o de mo 1 million Ghana cedis business o de metua wo ka mo transfer wo sika me de ba wo me de bro mo kumase wo so won kran ha 1 million be transfer but no so obejim 1.75% o chere wo but me obejim sika 17,500 Ghana cedis businessman or your cost to the businessman. Are you sure the businessman also ran work with you? The businessman obeying those the can obey the Chesika promote me yinam da smart driver mo da ko. Okoyi 17, okoyi sika na we save 17.5 e be bottle petrol in and out e be 500 Ghana.
The risk involved.
On fan at that time now all been savings of you know no. Ordin mess no botia no staff account. Obenya mfaso otumi edi bi ahwe na number. Ondwen the risk no. Another ko am fa plane. Africa world okukumasi na ya hin e be 1,000 Ghana. Oh, Shamo Airport also Juska. Sikoko through the banking sector and uncle. We should be thinking about these things. Into that one kadeo in Amina as a person. We reduce debating into individuals. But the key impact is companies, businesses. And once you can oku through the banking sector. Multimedia, multimedia your company, they pay you. And when they are paying you you are telling me that with your salary, we put your 1.75 for him. Ebia busumini nara. Multimedia one workers across the country na ebia 1 million Ghana. The 1 million Ghana na would you when now one workers across the country where a transfer additional 17,500 Ghana cedis ababedado. It is a cost to the company. Until you are increasing the business cost. Business na ebia won tuma, then they will have to lay off people. Obi no mo nye dwuma nye. Are we thinking about it? You're not gender mad no. Memo reducing offend the agreement into individuals there may transfer his car from my savings account to current account. What about I mean to use come member one school fees? This is a mobile hospital. Let's wash him so work away him so much by mobile money. Me scan by mobile money. Marco hospital or bet home tax 1.75%. What is this? It's a terrible tax. There's everything wrong with this tax. Every single thing wrong with this tax. Them electronic transaction taxi, everything is wrong with it. I mean, who be them do? Na make din come again there. Abanen o hiesika. Nto hiesika nti, opedo fa kwan bia na odi gisika onsem fata. Na mpede ma abanet tin there. Se hiesika on chere de chere wo ba na kun. Anakoto no wo ba na fenye dem sika. First of all, or there sika butu menya ho. There's a lot of resources I can have some tax exemptions here on implementation of electronic point of sale devices in oboboa mesikaba. So government on sabotage kakra. On sabotage kakra on boyen.
Na say momo dia from near wakasa honorable Haruna Idusu eka na nyumre no. You are calling for total withdrawal of sa 11 no.
Yes.
And yes say oh ya yen sachira we mi apache ha ya apache anye no na moje.
You see Honorable Haruna Idusu wakasa sisia. Na sama ora kanye de. Them digitization ya ka ho asemi ho a. Ye pede ye boa ema Ghana obeye cash light economy. Abani e-levy ya wada be or be reverse them cash light economy no ababa ye cash economy. Mobile money na di waboa bebre man krofo nkite sika bebre wo ho bi wo won sika no kra wo do to won phone do obi ni savings account in the wallet abenkro na wo sika wo wallet no mu wanka so savings account ru koyi nso a wajo tax
we ya mo kan no me gidi say ye wo other countries a omo so sa levy bi a ebi mu ayebi ya hwe omo say country bi ayebi omo ye sign na call ye ekoye ankoye ya hwe sa aspect no so
matuma cultural plan the old can omani bia anyi wiase mu a what tax bank e kwa transfer sika da ko bi na account me what tax sika omani bia renyi ho ana miss do it's dia the matron da ma to challenge na ma aban the one chira mo ma no krope a why the madene bi nyi ho there's no country country bi wo ha sa bank no one charges and no waje ho to na mbom sika tin nangasa na transfer no nso beji ho sika da tino obi am fiscal nkoto bank me be shaman pass am say here na me the sika na
motors na country bi anye bi.
I'm talking about different. First of all,
bank de no na wo kan ho asem
country be today your friend and country yeah dan say one president we Tanzania recently we introducing more tax. There was a hue and cry wo krono big uproar. What mine won bufu demonstrations back and forth was suspended abina but was this year what so sikana on 1% what so do by boom by 50%.
They say wo ba umate so
bam Tanzania on the minimum inward remittance minimum hu kro bia lawa them what the charges the it wusika it aba mem so kwa akwaja on so kwaji tax ba me ka sam chro ekua you can remittance anya baga fon kwete na why remittance o companies what the sikaba what the be adwuma in the form of FDI foreign direct investment na di wukro na me disikare ba be hye kro no mu na ma be investment wo kro no mu so sika me transfer aban e ba be tax sika na me be transfer me da employ wukro mu fon me ba be tax moko Ivory Coast moko Togo moko Nigeria you are losing revenue you will lose offended foreign direct investment sika do ba wukro mo create employment omba
there's investment na yes ye pen emma
omba so we want to encourage aban no children they ye panichaw ye totosren ye panichaw bebre ye totosren onkwadwen levy hu see sometimes so na say rekasa obi wo ho a o feel there e bia ina kasa no ye de keke another your position MP nti da rekasa meba mdin kan me kan asem bi de obi a olutwasan onyim de nature achia abana e bi o feel do hia sika nti na ndo hia sika yes we hia sika ye bobo na mo hia sika ye bobo na tax exemptions mo hia sika ye bobo ndo implement EPOS electronic point of sale devices and other fiscal devices and non fiscal number number yamba na epede bu onkom another do how na ahokyere so nkonde bo mind ma de I don't think is the right thing to do. In fact my rewards remittances no ban in a form of investment in a form of yini na omba me ma me ode krase sisi aso from do hinsika wa twezi baneza na me discard kwa common kwasan me kwasan 5 million and 3 million ese me nkonko tia ho tax ansana ebe
me enfo manfo adwinchi ono abona yemie nhuma no entwum kakra na ese likely no ne say edru time a ye kan bibia me na si wo budget no manhwe ya ye hu dom kuma no mra hye bedwam ho
well
ana ebe ya batro
well menya chief whip to determine or the decisioner fado.
No, but from here minority leader can the nature say decision no take here.
Oh yes and I think that is okay since your God is your case
because we emotion and case una move emotion no straight from parliament and move here
so in the ending the eba kan there and yes engine too yes engine too because there's everything wrong with this tax policy.
Abusia honorable asem no enwode atodwa no ene 2022 budget ena ye woso no me gidi se efi a wote no ene education no aba ye gusu a ye tie because aban a wote so wode atodwa wie enchemu aba omuso wodom kuma mu so edu explanation no eba ene message a ho apo na woden de eba yo se ene wo a wonte budget na se no eno na deputy former deputy minister ochre ase no message no wayira me ehoma ne 0302216561 na 0302216562 betumi afre na efisa abriya ekono wadwenkyere wo so wode abadwumadie no so ebi na kwamra bonfe James Kwamra Kabila mate o message no menya wai na wesu de yode aba na namponsa bedi ako wo se ebiwai bisa honorable se wo anwumre wabobo niema bi so niema edue ni yense oman yesikasem mesre wada ka che ne se es gracia eno so endue ni oman no ana wo mu gya atua eno so emmoa Omunya esgasho
we raise very critical point.
Yeah, beba no so wo de jototo ho ma me because enso ya de amanfo de bom kwa du pa modie no article 71 na maje na chese Ghana for ekam eno na obi ede eho nsem aba na mponsa bedi ako honorable beje brena waye no ho ano amawo mame emfa frefui. Hello,
good evening.
Good evening Jampacho din ni ba bia frefui
Ohima ya frame Alaji Gadu me frefre Okankwe Central.
Alaji mi enti o.
Yo atama pese men kantre honorable nese. Mura bi asem no na president no kanche se datam no kania hu asem haye. Wo kanche se yan tia tuo yan tia sika bodin na ebenya kania no. Yatia yan no still anti-man solve problem. Papa iba na ya benya takanya. Enti kanchane se ye di tobi ba na ye be siesi o man no maye no. Ghana for ya ready. The antina make us atom no me di focus interchange no any kaswa dia no ye comparison because one will say focus dia no aye ketia ken kaswa dia no. Enti ya pe obi a wo betima so mo my Ghana. Enti difference no na medicare no nti toll booth no to ye dia ja driver for ye da mampanyasi but
yeah that's Alaji. Hello
nyame asumidwe enkawo anyebiriwe papa
enkan so Nana Mohammed kosoma ye ne ye nibre kosoma ye
meda sibebre na membisa me papa anyway bisa papa ne say kama omo obabetro omani mo mo bebe free power no ayembia tombu tunu contract na omo di shoot the ma amanfo yi how many years ono mo shoot amanfo because yetete bibi say omo be free omani mu no omo di tombu tunu na the ma contract enti aban no
ede contract omo di siawowa na say omo de ma contract but
no omo di siawowa ana omo di sika enti ama aban ya sisia operate wo tombuju no target na omo pe no omo ntumi nya na kese adwuma na omo ye no enkoyie enti na omo ye den aso so pen tombuju no
tina chese aban ni se omo di tuaka
Ebi1
ejam yetie wo
security ba ko na aba no
ede security
se na ya ton butu
so wanka se ya ton
ya de akwaji loan
o se ya de akwaji loan
ton butu le zo na de akwaji loan
ono na dwen a wo ka no
ma me ntia we na me ntia mu ofa eja ko former energy minister na me charge o sempre ponko dia le pese mbuja se wona bo mo wo parliament wo na ya ka se beto ka amamo ka ni de bu nyina mo apene so am ye to ka na mamo adenti ni ye di lewi abade ya won pene e ma ye mfa nya adwuma ye nya bi nya o my Ghana enji busia na e kombo ne dabia no an ye bobo ja go ye Ghana ti atemu da ne bebo se di e ne wi ase pese ya me afiri akwa na aye ye ndi nka je ntimi mo ye won so
yeah that's it minua hello Mpacho odini baby afrefre
Mpacho FM Evans me kasa free besianse orajoa
yo besianse for ho ya to asoma yen
nyame adum obi aho ye me chiao na abo pa
ngono abo ate to asoma yen
me pacho nyame nhira na abo nkyerɛkyerɛ mu odi ama yen pa na aban we de wabeku yen pa Is that okay for cry brew radio ha?
Yedase pa on Erajua kan constituency hu Erajua edin no ede mesel answer questions ni bi especially on sa S Gracia no bosoma ye na ye bre no ya so ye so na so for metro so
o de kan peda mama Ghana for Saturday. The issue of S Gracia no or ya is keep coming up. Or your Ghana constitution or your 1992 constitution no woman or created them as Gracia issues. I think the issue of a offended review of the constitution will be up strongly. But you see, Omanibia you will be offend continuous improvement. It started be a public now will raise the issues, so you have to rethink about it as to whether the Obobuama democracy in Nando. In fact, it be someday. Say S Gracia no be democracy asaya. I would say S Gracia should go in democracy international Magana. Because the truth is democracy Ghana 1992 constitution. Democracy no wabua more money wejina it up to there. And obi anyim the democracy no obua mo krobia konenyim. So dey yebo hoban. Kebina min kebia membun or dey yebo hoban. Nti no yebo hoban na adza ye be ya ombua ma kebina min kebi no konenyim no or dey ya twesan. So I'm for a review. I've said it openly, even on the floor of Parliament. That if the time has come for us to review it, as Member of Parliament. In fact, MP's car or your constitution now the one no the cocofa the woman cars. So you see, these are things are all the way you want to.
It is a Ghana for one to be a constitution. If there's a review or they review here come on someday, it is time for us to review the constitution. We got to review the constitution. But a reviewer, that means no, after so many years, probably you practice them constitution close to 30 years. So 30 years, you be review, and said that on your woman, you're able to me as a son of Yakoyanim. But also, Colis Biso de Omokan say, Yea, Jumana, Yan Dawson, Nipping in Satian, and Penty, and careful. But who don't want to say, Sagana forcing Noah? Would you tell some true? Let me think, can catch your day. I did be about a democracy, we have to do it as a country. Because we have no choice than to protect the democracy. You. So democracy ni nyuwa. Sabe mi ntum betra haman kasa. Awe jina henya numpo abituma kebi. Into ono de yebo ho ban. Democracy be o mani mu ye na ye jutumi de. Yes, yen development has been slow, but wa boa hen ma yakọ yenyi chen. Sabe yenyi democracy wo ho. So we have to protect it. Into adibi honest on man na. Look, public policy another mbra ofin panala no one chen ne ye doko. So if the people are saying there's something wrong, you have to sit back and then review it. You review it. What's a major to a name?
Damakatra a Ghana for any day. Budget aba. I'm paying an akufu ado na budget otodo in nomini or daba budget or daba parliament. Na dama to my kind of them budgety or your munyo. Mihu budgeta was ya to a Ghana fu won't come with them da. Na me pedem bisa de. Sanka yenu anu MPP fu na nka wo position na nka NDC na akofa momo tax aba, tax on banks oye bank transfer aba, wa akofa inward remittance aba, nka Ghana nka ye nkokro yimu.
Yeda se
nka ye nkokro yimu.
Yeda se
damuto to sran de wondwe ho bio bebeka de wandwe ho ye ansa na akofa aba won kofa bi foforo won famra na yidze adabraka.
Yeda se ebusia Dr. Atoforsen ena nwumre ye ne no esi adwaina kwadwo free body say adwuma ko ena mewo mahwemo anwumre pa great show chia honorable emame ojoso yedama say coefficient message na ba Emmanuel Saka Andrews Ampao ene mo amaka nyina no ebre no enya ye be Guinness Ghana Limited Guinness enya dakeke eye bright eye bold eye gold everything nti Guinness de no ana maka no nom nsafo na metro na chese wo ba na atwa photo da bi Guinness eteso bomoden na jewodie abusia ma menna etiefo nyina se mo a moje brehwe live wo Facebook mo de madwenche ba ye mo mutie ye wo Adom 106.3 FM so na Dr. atofo sen so memfa sedama ne sɛ yɛto nsa frɛ no ɔbɛboa yɛda na se papa Franco Trading Enterprise so yɛda na se Alomo Bitters and a DBS roofing sheet me producer say list of work kwadwofo dwo abedna go asante asiedu kwamkule nu etechire Frank Milovan and Aisha Ekwia Ibrahim nyame ya domo a yebehia wuku ada sofo bere na so eti dru sabri dia nyame asem obeti adansidie breaking yoke na enye so no de atoa so fire wo hu fire ya wo kan yeyero ho na kan yi abusua manu ato medin e de Ekwia boachewa yi ato madam asema monity a